Hi, Jason here from TGN. Alright, so today's topic we're going to be talking about UniFi Protect, which is part of the Ubiquiti UniFi system. Okay, so under the UniFi, you have the wireless access points, you have your switches, you have your security gateway. Alright, so what Ubiquiti has done is they have actually integrated the whole IP camera surveillance solution into their whole entire UniFi family. Alright, so what I'm going to go through with you today is some of the products that you may use or you may come across or you have seen while purchasing UniFi products. Alright, so what you're going to get is you can use your cloud key to integrate it together with your UniFi Protect. Alright, and there will be a storage inside the cloud key Gen 2 Plus. Alright, and I will go through some of the cameras which will be useful if you want it deployed in your home or deployed in your offices. Okay, so let's go into the products. Okay, so under the products category, alright, the first thing we want to look at for UniFi Protect, the very basic item that you need to have is the UniFi Cloud Key Gen 2 Plus. Alright, it comes together with a 1 TB hard drive. Okay, let me remove the cover for you. Alright, so inside the contents, you will have some documents and a sticker for you. Okay, and you have the actual item. There are no cables that come with it or any power adapter. The reason being because it's powered by PoE. Alright, and it comes with an SD card 16 GB for backup and storage. Okay, by itself, it comes with a 1 TB 2.5 inch hard drive, mechanical. Alright, it's for storage. Now let me open it up and show you the drive. This is the drive itself for you to do all your video recording. It has a 1 TB storage space. You can change and move it up to 5 TB. Okay, you got to do it on your own, it's optional. Okay, now the idea of having this Cloud Key Gen 2 Plus is it allows you to have, okay, a maximum of 20 cameras to do the recording. Okay, depending on the recording size that you want to have in terms of resolution, you will be able to do the number of days and in terms of what you're trying to do in terms of motion detection recording. Okay, so all those can be set in your UniFi controller, okay, for the UniFi Protect. Okay, so moving on from the controller itself, alright, so this is the first and smallest item that you will need. Okay, if you find that this particular unit is insufficient in terms of its storage, you can proceed to purchase the UNVR. Okay, so that is the Ubiquiti UniFi Network Video Recorder. Okay, that one has a 4-bay, which I will do an introduction later so that you can see it. Okay, so beyond the cloud controller, okay, which is what you have on the cloud key, this is a UniFi G3 Flex. Okay, so G3 Flex allows you to record 720p. Okay, and basically it's an indoor-outdoor unit which you can place whether be it standing on a table top or you want it mounted on a wall or mounted on the ceiling from the ceiling down. Okay, now in terms of outdoor, pure outdoor units, okay, I have two units here. One which is the UniFi G3. Okay, I will go through the hardware specs later as I go through the whole entire UniFi solution. So this is a UniFi G3. Right, it's a small bullet-sized portable camera. Let me open it up and show it to you. Okay, so you can mount it and it's powered by PoE. Alright, be sure to get the correct version, which is the AF. Alright, so you get a G3 bullet AF. Alright, so this is where you can plug in the cables and you can have your PoE power. Alright, so let me close it back up so I can put it up and store it on the side. Okay, alright, okay, so beyond the G3 bullet, okay, the next one I have is if you want something that's more of a full HD, alright, we have the G3 Pro. Okay, so you have the G3 Pro. Let me show you roughly how big the size it is. Alright, it's a lot larger than the bullet. Okay, and similarly it's using standard 48 volts PoE. Okay, and it has LED lights. Okay, so it has night vision. Okay, so you can see in the night. And similarly, this is the RJ45 port. Okay, the reset button for the cameras for the G3 and G4 is all inside. Alright, so it's very well secured. So no burglar can just basically go in and reset the camera or hack into the system. Okay, so beyond the G3 bullet and the G3 Pro, okay, what we have next is we can look at how do we power the units in case if they are outdoor. Okay, so in case if they are outdoor, what UniFi has in terms of an outdoor switch, it will be the USW Flex. Okay, it's a UniFi Flex system. Okay, it's a layer 2 switch. All right, it's 5 ports. Okay, it can be powered by the PoE injector or the PoE power from your switch. Okay, so it can be powered by PoE power or PoE switch injector, and you'll be able to supply additional power. Okay, so you have to know how much power you need to draw, then you need to input in the power. Okay, so this can similarly be controlled by the UniFi controller. Alright, so this is one of the only outdoor switches where you can be controlled by the UniFi controller at the same time. So you'll be able to monitor not only the cameras but also the system and the solution. Okay, so now moving forward, what we're going to have is we're going to look at the UniFi page, the landing page. Okay, it's a dedicated page for the cameras. All right, so you'll see here on my Google Chrome screen. Okay, as usual, always remember to use Google Chrome for all your installation for Ubiquiti. Okay, so in the UniFi Protect system, all right, first thing first, as mentioned earlier, rather than just looking at the Cloud Key Gen 2 Plus, all right, and if you need something bigger and larger where you have more than 20 cameras, okay, so you look at the UniFi network video recorder. Okay, it allows you to have up to 4 bays of drive, and you can put up to 16 or 18 terabytes of surveillance grade drive. Okay, now there is a tool in there for you to measure how much storage space you need. Okay, so let's look at the solution. Okay, so as we are looking at the cameras, okay, so this is the G4 Pro. Okay, so it's a full HD, and basically it allows you to go day and night. Okay, as we scroll down from the video from the Google Chrome, you have your G3 Flex. Okay, so the G3 Flex is, as what I mentioned earlier, it has a wide angle screen. You can install it very versatilely, indoor and outdoor. Okay, don't worry about stocks. All these are all current models, and we definitely have stocks for you. Okay, so you can see both. It can be done indoor and outdoor, day and night. Okay, so as we go down, let's look at the G4 Bullet. So this is a slightly smaller unit. All right, it similarly can be installed both indoor and outdoor. Okay, and basically it's a 4 megapixel camera for you. Okay, so as we go down towards the end of the page, you will see this is how you do an integration. First, you have your security gateway where you can mount UDM Pro, okay, where you have a storage space for 1 drive, and followed by the switch. Okay, and your switch can be a USW 24 ports, which we have sufficient power for 4 cameras, not an issue. Okay, so depending on where you're going to deploy them. All right, so as we scroll down, we will see the table. Okay, so we can see the comparison table, which allows you to look at what are you looking for. So for example, in the case where if you need 4K resolution, okay, and you still need optical zoom, then your option will be using a G4 Pro. Alright, but if you need something that's slightly lower, you can look at 2K resolution at slightly lesser frames. Okay, and you can look at G4 Bullet. Okay, and in terms of indoor, you can also of course use the G3 Flex or the G3 Dome. Okay, the G4 Dome is currently testing. It should be on the way soon. Alright, so I will do a video once the G4 Dome is out and available for general public purchase. Okay, so let's focus again on the benefits of using UniFi Protect. Okay, first and foremost, you have the privacy of local storage. Nothing goes to the cloud other than to use the cloud for accessing it locally. Alright, in terms of ownership, there are no licenses, no subscription, nothing at all that you need to pay on top of what you pay for the hardware. Okay, so your total cost of ownership is just basically on the hardware and the installation of laying the cables. Alright, there are no additional bandwidth consumption other than what you need and what you're viewing. Okay, nothing is being sent from your home to the cloud in terms of your video. Okay, other than what's in the local premise. Okay, so basically this sums up my review for the UniFi Protect. Okay, so if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Alright, now let's not forget, I have a session every Tuesday evening. Alright, if you should you need to see us, you can book a schedule or time on our Facebook page. Okay, TGNTech, and you can see there, and you can book an appointment with us, and we can go through with you should you have any requirements for any of the solutions that we have on offer. Alright, thank you very much.